Today, if you hear wind through the apartment, it's like one of those haunted horror houses. It's windy day outside. Windows are closed here, but upstairs they're open. So if it travels down and you hear, don't worry, don't worry. It's just a windy day here in Dublin. Now we've got things to brighten you up, and one of them is a video by one of Spain's incredible legacies in herself. I've featured her twice before. She's called Fangoria, also formerly Alaska. She's doing wonderful pop music, as you're going to see here. And what makes me smile today a lot is years ago there used to be very popular Saturday night epic, I would call, soap operas here in Ireland, and I'm sure you had them in America and all over Europe. And they were Dynasty, and another one was, I think, what's it called, Knots Landing, and there was another one called Dallas, the very famous one. But Dynasty rivaled Dallas in the ratings, and on Saturday night there was always one show on one TV station and another show on another. And Fangoria has taken inspiration from Dynasty, where it was very famous for a cat fight between the two main stars, the two women. They had a fight, a bit of a pillow fight, and she actually does this in the video because she's taken inspiration from that TV series, and she plays the role that was made very iconic by the actress Joan Collins. And Linda Evans's role is taken on by the other actress that you'll see in the video here, and it's very well done. And Joan Collins used to be married to a character in the TV series called Blake, and I forget the actor's name that used to play him, but it's very well done here as well. There's an actor that looks like him, and it's just brilliantly done. It's all mixed up, and there's a song called Boomerang, and we have the lyrics here in front. I'm just going to make sure everything is in order, and it's track 14 on her Exploitations and Two Answers album that takes songs from 2001 to 2019, kind of a hits compilation album. And if you love Spanish music and Spanish pop, you've got to have this Fangoria album in your collection. She's given value for money. She's given a lot of songs, and actually I'm just going to go down and tell you how many songs are in this particular album. I've never translated this anything from this album before. Yes, you have 15. Wow, so I have a lot of wonderful songs ahead of me from Fangoria for the year ahead, which makes me very happy. I've got the lyrics. It's just a fun video, everybody. It's not going to be serious. We're going to go through the lyrics quite quick with her. I always feel it's an honor doing her music because it's fun, and she's taken from an iconic Dynasty series that was just so iconic in England, in English-speaking countries, and especially in America as well. And let's just see what she does with it, because it's the first time watching, everybody. But I'm not going to be disappointed. I never am with Fangoria. Take it away. Let's have some fun. The lyrics are in front of me, and I'll get through them quickly enough.
Ahora soy la cruz con que bendecir lo que hoy tendré que sacrificar, la palabra mágica con que abrir la puerta que ayer decidiste cerrar, el favor que nadie me va a pedir, la canción que no cantaré jamás, el deseo aquel que se va a cumplir, parece que sí, que esta vez es verdad. Comprendí que solo me tengo a mí, inventé un cambio de identidad para ser valiente y vivir sin contradecir ningún ideal. Preparé mis armas y resolví que ya sé hacia dónde voy a apuntar. Soy ese proyectil que puede ser boomerang. Ahora soy la sombra de un maniquí, sonriéndote sin gesticular, torre de Babel que hay que construir y desafiar toda divinidad. juro que sí, que ahora va a funcionar. Comprendí que solo me tengo a mí. Inventé un cambio de identidad para ser valiente y vivir sin contradecir ninguna idea. Preparé mis armas y resolví que ya sé hacia dónde voy a apuntar. Soy ese proyectil que puede ser boomerang. Voy a reconducir, teledirigir, no voy a fallar. Soy ese proyectil que puede ser boomerang, un boomerang. Soy ese proyectil que puede ser boomerang.
Now, going back to the 90s with that song was a joy. And I have to say, even though Fangoria is Spanish, and I know that she speaks a little English as well, I've just got to say, Fangoria, absolutely iconic. You brought back to life a TV series I've forgotten about. Now you can hear the wind in my apartment. And it's a horrendous windy day today. And it's sunny as well. Typical Irish weather. You get the 5 seasons in one. Wind, rain, because it's going to rain as well apparently. Then it's going to be glorious sunshine this afternoon. But back to this. Glorious sunshine came with Fangoria there. Loved it. The blonde actress in the video was absolutely incredible, Fangoria. Well picked, because she looked iconically like Linda, who was the actress in the series. I know Linda, I know Joan Collins. I just can't remember the name of the actor who played Blake Carrington. And he was also the voice for Charlie's Angels from the 70s into the 80s. Iconic series as well. I've just got to say, brilliantly done, brilliantly edited. Congratulations, Felicidades. A lot of money was taken to make that particular video, to make it so surreal. It was almost too real. It was, although the long-haired actress in that, I'm just wondering which character was she. So maybe if you know that, you can write an answer in the comments section. Now let's get to the lyrics, because I've done enough talking now. I've promoted Fangoria, promoted the album. I absolutely love what she's done here. She's given a bit of a smile at a time where pride is happening all over. And verse 1 says, now I'm the cross with which to bless. What will I have to sacrifice today? The magic word with which to open the door that you decide to close yesterday. And verse 2 continues, the favor that no one is going to ask of me, the song that I will never sing, the wish that is going to come true. It seems that yes, that time it is true. So there's a sacrifice, no one's going to ask of me, what's she going to sing, the time is right to sing it. And I just think it's about, because she's doing a character in Dynasty, I'm thinking she's going to have revenge on Linda, the blonde one. And we see the little fight, but in the series itself, that was so iconically famous. There was a fight between the two of them that lasted about 5 minutes, and they rolled around the floor. They were pulling each other's hairs. I remember it was in an apartment, and it was just incredible cat fight between the two. Look out for it on YouTube. Dynasty cat fight, Joan Collins versus Linda, and you'll see what Fangoria has done is impeccably realistic. It's all like, it's a little fun snippet of it, but the way they're dressed and everything, perfect. You've got to be applauded for this, Fangoria. I'm just overwhelmed with images in my head of the original series now, because it's surreal, this video, how real it is, as I said before. The chorus says, I understood that I've only have myself. I've invented a change of identity. To be brave and live without contradicting any ideal. I am prepared my weapons. And you've seen her there with the gun blowing and the two of them turning around. And she's there because Dynasty was a feisty series, because Joan Collins brought to life the actress who played Fangoria's part here, the real actress of the TV series. She brought to life a character that was just gutsy. And when it came to feminism, when it came to, you know, now we've got the Me Too movement, we have all of that, but way back then, Joan Collins turned a character into a very strong woman who wouldn't accept anything but victory. She was determined to be successful, have money. The famous 3-minute marriage in the TV series, where she stood next to the bed and the guy died, but she inherited everything. She had got married to him 5 minutes before and walked out of the room and went, thank you, more or less. And within 5 minutes, she became Mrs. Colby and inherited millions. And she used those millions in the TV series to get back at her ex-husband, who was the blonde character in the video, to attack him at every corner. And she hated his new wife, who was the blonde actress in the video. And you see the two of them fighting. But aesthetically, she looked like Linda, who played the part in the original series. It's crazy. But she was a woman with guns and means and power and money, and she prepared herself for a battle to get back her husband at any cost. Or if she didn't get him back as her husband and get rid of Linda, the blonde one, she was going to destroy the business, because now she had money, because they've made it. They've made it. And that video is such a great video. It really was, Fangoria. You continue, first of all, the pain that cannot make suffer, the opinion that will never matter to me, the eternal remedy without discovering. I tell you that yes, now it will function. And basically what I've just said is what she is saying in this video, that the pain that can not make suffer. In other words, the pain I've suffered. There's no more pain. It's just fun. And I tell you, yes, now it will function. What will function? Her heart, her mind, her enjoyment of music more. So there's always a double meaning in the verses, I think. You have a fun video, iconic series, but yet the meaning of the video is a reflection of her own life almost. Chorus, I understood that I've only myself invented a change of identity, and she did. She changed from Alaska to Fangoria. So that's what I mean about double meanings. To be brave and live without contradiction of any ideal. That has been the story of Fangoria's life, put into one whole sentence that I was saying. She was brave, she took on the music industry, and she contradicted a lot of ideals that she almost proved to men. I can play guitars, I can do rock and roll, I've done the punk era, I'm into the pop, I'm into the electric pop. There's nothing a woman in the music industry can't do. And Fangoria was leading the way in that, and still does. I listen to her pop music and think it's so pop, it's so enjoyable, just like this. Why can't others do pop music like Fangoria? Is it laziness? To be honest, it's just lack of talent. And that's why Fangoria still has her career ongoing and people want more. As she says, I am a projectile that can be a boomerang. She'll keep disappearing but coming back with pop music like this, that we all just sit back and go, wow, that was enjoyable. I'm going to redirect, remote control. I'm not going to fail. It's incredible that these lyrics reflect Fangoria perfectly. She'll redirect her career. It'll be on remote for a while, but then she'll press the play button. Boof, back with another song. I'm not going to fail. How can you? How can you? You are legendary. You're absolutely incredible. And the chorus. I'm that projectile that can be a boomerang. A boomerang. Stop paparazzi, stop paparazzi, stop rap. And you can almost say stop the paparazzi. That's almost a twist in the word. That she's almost saying, you can stop saying now what you want to say. You've said it all about me over the years, but now I'm having the last laugh. I'm the one sitting back with a comfortable lifestyle, with my friends in who came round to sing on my old songs. We made new versions of them. I'm just having a laugh. And she really is, at everybody that thought Fangoria should, just like Madonna, Kylie Minogue, Cher, all the others, stop now, and you're getting too old. And I never used that word once, but I'm going to use it because the paparazzi have an awful thing about ageism. They're very prejudicial towards age and people aging in the music industry, and they shouldn't, because like fine wine, Fangoria has only got better and better and better. As she finally says, I'm that projectile that can be a boomerang. Thank God, Fangoria, because your pop music is incredible. May it long last, may it continue. So that's my interpretation of today's boomerang. Thanks for listening. Please comment, like, and if you're Spanish, all of my videos are in the Spanish language. Please subscribe. I look forward to your company the next time. Till then, happy Pride to everybody, and take